Next question's from Herval. He said, my girlfriend told me if I make it obvious that I'm about to propose, she'll be pissed. Any advice on how to handle that or keep it a surprise?
Ooh, keeping it a surprise is really important.
Mm-hmm.
I know that feels like such pressure for a guy. It is a lot of pressure, and it should be because it's a big moment. I think the only way to make it a surprise is to not make it such a big visual experience. You know what I mean? Like some people set up flowers and they have a photographer there. Like that's very obvious that you're about to have a big moment.
When they walk in, yeah.
Yeah, your mom's there. Why is your mom all of a sudden standing there? So the element of surprise isn't that hard if you just don't overthink it. Dale shocked me with ours. We were in a church on a genealogy trip and it had nothing to do with us. You know what I mean? And he asked me to marry him in the church. And so I just wasn't expecting that at all. I don't think it's that hard, right?
No.
Just don't overdo it. Don't overdo the day. Like make it just a simple, heartfelt moment.
Yeah, I don't know if this needs to be something you have to tell somebody, but it only needs to be, like it doesn't have to be at a, it doesn't
on the
have
side
to,
of a mountain.
I'm just like, it doesn't have to be during an event or a moment, and it doesn't have to be around anybody. Like it just,
it shouldn't anyway.
Yeah, that moment can be just you and her, right?
Yeah.
And so like, if someone happens to be there that could be a witness, that's cool because then they can tell the story, but that's not necessary. But so it just needs to be y'all two, and it can be really anywhere. And it can be in a new place. Doesn't have to be in a place that's like, oh, I want to do it here because this is connected.
Yeah, I think that's going to tee her up a little bit too.
It doesn't have, make this place a new place that's now somewhere you'll want to go in the future because that's where this happened, right? And so, and it can be it can be a tropical vacation spot. It can be anywhere. You go to Europe, to a country you've wanted to visit all your life, and you just happen to go take this trip, and you could do it there, because once you've done that thing in that spot, now that spot is somewhere you're going to want to go to.
Sure.
You're going to want to go back to it. So make it being a new spot, being this new part.
Take notes, Alex.
No.
Yeah.
No.
A lot of people think like they need to do it in a place that's connected to them or connected to that person. Is that right? A lot of people.
Yeah. Like a special place.
Well, they're trying to find something that makes it special.
Yeah.
Right.
But the thing is, what's happening is the special thing. So it doesn't have to be connected to any other way. Yeah.
Right. What I'm seeing a lot on with nowadays is the girls are very worried about what they're wearing when they get proposed to.
Because everybody's taking pictures.
Yeah.
And I get that. So to that point, Kelly asked me that morning when I was getting ready, she's like, do you ever coordinate y'all's outfits on trips so that your pictures look pretty? And I was like, no. And she's like, well, what are you wearing? And I showed her and she's like, oh, that's perfect. And then she ran off and I was like, I was too hungover to catch it, really.
I was wearing like this.
And he, I'm going to try to coordinate outfits with this man, right? No.
Yeah.
So anyway, don't overthink it. It'll be fine.
Don't overdo it.
And just surprise out of her with
advice.
something simple.